I'm having to reshoot this because the general manager actually reached back out to me. So, what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And imagine buying a leftover 2023 Jeep and you get a good deal on it. They're not moving metal, so you kind of are in a great position to do what you need to do here. And then you get home, you open the hood, and it's a disaster. Roll the intro. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Now, I saw this video over on OC Motivator's channel yesterday. I'm going to tag his channel right now down in the description down below. Make sure you go follow and subscribe. We're rapidly trying to push him up to 100,000 subscribers, and he's almost getting there. If you guys like my content, you will love his content. Go subscribe. Anyways, so come to find out that this customer buys this Jeep Wrangler from this dealer called Fontana Dodge Jeep Ram. Gets a deal, does the paperwork. I'm not disputing how much they overpaid or underpaid or what the pricing was. The issue comes in where the customer gets home, he opens up the hood, and all of the plastics are chewed up. I mean, just destroyed. I mean, absolutely chewed up, like rats had went into it. I'll include a couple of screenshots from OC Motivator's video here. So as you can see, clearly scratched up, clearly damaged, and who knows how many wires or other stuff was chewed on by those rats or mice. It's a really bad situation when that happens. So evidently the customer reaches out to the dealership, and the dealership is like, we're not doing anything for you. So OC Motivator does his video. I reach out about 1 o'clock in the morning last night. I fire them off an email, and I send them an email and say, hey, look, here's a link to OC Motivator's video. You can check out my channel as well. And I said, look, I don't want to be going into an in-depth video series on Fontana Dodge Jeep Ram. Can we get a resolution? So I get an email from the general manager, and we go ahead and give him a call, and the following video happens. All right, so the following phone call is with a general manager from a dealership with a customer that had issues with lot rot, namely rats chewing up a Jeep. We're going to get into that now.
Thank you for calling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Fontana. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For service, press 1. For parts, press 2. For sales, press 3. For all other inquiries, please press 0. Thank you.
See if their phone system actually works. Thank
you for calling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Fontana. If you know your party's extension, you may... Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Fontana Dodge Jeep Ram. This is Christina. How may I direct your call?
How you doing, Christina? My name is TK. I got a email in from your general manager, Art Morales. He's asked me to give him a call.
One moment, I'll transfer you.
Thanks.
My pleasure. The person at extension 4
911 is unavailable.
How you doing, Art? This is TK, man. Yeah, you sent me an email and asked me to reach out, so I wanted to go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt and try to reach out to you. But unfortunately, it looks like you're not available. If you want to answer what I sent over via email, that's fine. We'll definitely love to hear where you guys are coming from on that. Also, would love to come by your dealership and look at some of your other vehicles and see if any others have been chewed up by mice as well. I think it might be a prevailing issue. It's usually not one vehicle, but if you want to give me a phone call back, I would appreciate it. Well, as you can see there, that was my third attempt at a phone call for Mr. Art Morales, who's the general manager over here at this dealership, Fontana Dodge Jeep Ram. And yeah, no dice. So look, I do this, and I started documenting this about when I'm calling them now, because that was the biggest thing. The last, I get cease and desist all the freaking time. I just laugh. And then when they find out that some of the largest law firms in America sponsor the channel, they go, nope. And then they go, oh, well, we're going to do this. And I was like, that's cool. I got a fat E&O policy, so I'm good. So anyways, that's the situation now. We'll see what happens if they respond. But with where I'm at right now, I'd have to say it don't look good. And the offer I made to drive out there, I would do it just because I want to see if there's any other vehicles that may have been chewed up by mice. And this is the risk that you run when you buy one of these vehicles. Now, after that video, it's about 30 seconds. I'm about to film this video. We're about to go in. And then the general manager reaches back out to me, and the phone starts to ring. And we have a nice conversation. And he says that he is going to resolve the issue, reach out to the customer directly to try to get these issues fixed. Now, that's a win. If OC Motivator hears back from this customer today and they're actively going to do that, that's awesome. Now, the general manager also said he has a couple of those left on the lot. He's going to send people to go out and look at them now and see if they've been chewed up by mice as well, so that they can do whatever they need to do with those before they try to sell those to consumers, because they're going to be a disaster. Most of those end up in a buyback type of situation. So let's roll that phone call here.
How you doing? This is Art from Fontana CDJR.
How you doing?
Good, yourself, sir?
Not bad.
Good. I've seen your email. Just kind of want to touch base with you.
Sure.
And then we're going to reach out to the customer as well. There's a couple things, though, I want to kind of go over with you.
Sure.
The customer's son's in the car business. He's actually a salesperson at a store locally here.
Okay.
He's the one who kind of negotiated the deal.
Yep.
And they got $12,465 off MSRP.
Understandable. But I mean, I know.
The video says that they paid MSRP, which they didn't.
Oh, I don't know about whether they paid MSRP. I just know that they posted some of the documents and stuff. I don't think it's about what the vehicle was sold for as much as what's going on with it. And just full disclosure for you, I told you I'm a defense contractor by trade, but I'm also a licensed car dealer in Nevada, Oklahoma, and Kansas. So I know the business.
Oh, okay.
I know the business inside and out. That's why when I go after a dealer, I know how it all works, from getting points on the end, how financing is more beneficial for you than a cash deal. I get all of that. The issue that I'm seeing in this video is it looks like this vehicle was chewed up by mice, and this customer has phone calls recorded, and I guess an email from somebody on your staff that basically said, we don't carry your SOL.
Yeah.
And I understand how lot rot works. I understand that moving metal right now sucks. You can't, I mean, you can't sell shit. Shit is too, MSRP is too high on these vehicles. Stellantis fucked y'all royally on that. But I mean, it's just a fact. I mean, I've been in the industry for 20 years, so I already know you can't take a Challenger that was 39,000 fully spec'd out for a Scat Pack and now expect the same dealer to try to sell it for 58. It's not gonna. Banks are saying no, so I get it. But the issue that comes in is if that Jeep is chewed up that much from mice, I'm just wondering if you got more of them that are sitting there that are also getting chewed up by mice.
Yeah, we're down to like 3 2023 Wranglers, because obviously it was a new 2023. So I'll make sure we check all the other ones, and then I'll reach out to the customer. I don't know who. Obviously, I'm the general sales manager of the store.
Right.
I don't know who told him he's SOL, but no, he can bring the car back, and we'll take a look at it and fix any issues.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
Yes, he has to bring it to us though, so we can look at it.
Right. I believe the customer was like in Arizona. He's like 6 hours away from you or whatever. That's the one that bought it from you. So, but yeah. I mean, that's a fair thing. I think a lot of it is just, it's the rats or mice or whatever chewed up all of the plastics and stuff under the hood. And that only thing I don't understand is like, you guys go through like detail and stuff when they do a delivery, right?
They wash the cars, yeah. It's not as like a PDI when they like really look at the car.
Okay.
When the guys wash them, they just wash them from the outside.
Okay.
Some cars even just kind of wash them, take them through like little car washes and then all them, and that's it. So they didn't really, they don't pop the hood when they wash these cars.
Okay.
When they're sold.
Okay. All right. Well,
but I'll reach out to the customer, let them know that I'll give them my info so you can reach out to me directly.
Okay.
And then we'll take care of it. I know they kind of. To your point, I've been in the business a long time too. Actually, you say you do business in Oklahoma too?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I lived in Texas for 3 years.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, it's too much of a pain in the ass to get your dealer license in Texas. The bond was too stupid, and to be honest, like what I keep my dealer licenses active now is literally just so I go to the auctions in different areas and pick up vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I know. When I was in Texas, it was weird dealing with, because I lived in Plano, but I was in Dallas, right? So
yeah,
not far from Oklahoma.
Yeah, you get a lot of stuff from Ardmore and all that stuff across the border.
Yeah, we did, and like it was weird how they do it in Oklahoma, how it's a title holding state, and then the customer goes and plays the DMV. I was like, what are you guys talking about? I was tripping the first couple times I was, doing deals like that, and then I'm used to here, right? Because I started in the car business here, and it was like, and then you go to Texas and it's different, and then Oklahoma's like, what the heck? It's even worse.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Well, Oklahoma's going to electronic everything now too, so they're not even trying to issue paper if they don't have to. So
that's smart.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the problem with all the DMVs. They still want wet signatures on, DMV stuff, and
yep.
You can buy a house
electronically.
Yep. You can't register your car through the DMV in California and Texas and a lot of states. It's crazy.
Yep. Yes, sir.
But, I'll reach out to the guy. I'll make sure he's got my info. We'll take a look at it, check it out. I know, like, with issues like any like the fire retardant, sound retardant stuff.
Yeah.
On the top of the hood. So a lot of times they kind of chew through that. So we got to replace that and replace any plastic stuff. We'll definitely take care of it for him. But I'll reach out to him directly.
All right. I greatly appreciate it, boss.
No problem. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, let's discuss that. So, got to give credit where credit is due. The general manager at this point says he's going to fix the situation with the customer. I appreciate it. I appreciate how candid he was. Once he knows, that's the way it is with me with most general managers. Once they know you're in the industry and, you've been in the business for a little bit, they're a little bit more apt to talk to you about stuff. And I'm glad that he is getting that situation resolved with the customer. We'll see. I'm sure OC Motivator will post an update if the customer was taken care of. And if not, I'll get back to doing what I do. It's nothing for me to take a trip out to Fontana and start looking at Challengers, Chargers, and other vehicles that are sitting there. But the other big part of this story is lot rot, ladies and gentlemen. Lot rot is a very serious issue. So the same way that this customer had an issue with his Jeep because it was chewed up by mice, that would continue to happen for pretty much any customer with vehicles that are sitting from 2023, or can you imagine Rams that are sitting from 2022? You know, if you're in an area where mice and rats are a problem, that could be a massive problem. Lot rot is a huge, massive problem for vehicles that sit there so long. So not only are dealers at risk here with, you know, maybe having to buy a vehicle back or having to pay all of that floor plan financing, right? They also are at risk of losing on the deal completely if they have to buy back the vehicle, right? It's just, lot rot is a serious issue that you should definitely pay attention to. If you're going to buy a vehicle and it is a 2022 or a 2023 and it's been sitting, you have to tell the dealer that you want to get a pre-purchase inspection. And I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, they're not free. Maybe it's $100, maybe it's $200, but it would be the best $200 or $100 you've ever spent. And I say that because it's $100 to $200 that you no longer have to screw yourself over. You don't have to screw yourself because the vehicle's messed up and now you got to get an attorney or now you got to do this. That $100 or $200, if you're sure that that's the vehicle that you want and you already have a deal in place, please get a pre-purchase inspection done by a separate shop, not the dealership's service department. Go to an independent shop and have them go over the vehicle. They will find the things like mice chewing on wires or chewing on the undercarriage or chewing under the hood. Okay, they're gonna find, you know, hey, this wheel hub, it's been sitting so long, it's shot. You know, they're gonna find all of those issues, and believe me, it'll save you a lot of headache and a lot of problems in the future. Anyways, spur of the moment video. You know, I needed to get this video done. I saw OC Motivators last night and I was like, you know what, let me just reach out to this dealer directly and be like, yo, what the fuck? And you know, I'm happy that we're able to get stuff done for the customer. Major shout out to OC Motivator. Go subscribe to his channel. He can put things a little bit more eloquently than me. Oh my God, I used a big word. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys very soon on the next one. Whoopsie!